Hey guys, Manuel Ayala with Simply Vegas. I'm sure you've heard by now that there's been some changes in our industry when it comes to buyers and contracts and agreements and compensation. And I just wanted to go through this from NAR and hopefully clarify some things for you. This is verbatim. This is what we are expected to do as agents, and there's no gray areas here, and just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully moving forward you have no questions, but if you do, you can reach out to me. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Why am I being asked to sign a written buyer agreement? Well, if you're a home buyer working with an agent who is a realtor, it means you're working with a professional who's ethically obligated to act in your best interest. As of August 17th, 2024, you will be asked to sign a written buyer agreement after you've chosen the professional you want to work with. Here's what you should know about these agreements. What is a written buyer agreement and what does it do? A written buyer agreement is an agreement between you and your real estate professional outlining the services your real estate professional will provide you and what they will be paid for those services. Why am I being asked to sign this agreement? Written buyer agreements became a nationwide requirement for many real estate professionals as part of the National Association of Realtors proposed settlement of litigation related to broker commissions. The requirement went into effect August 17th, 2024. Are these agreements new? In some places, yes. Many states have required them for years, while some have not. As a result, it is entirely possible you or others you know have not used them in the recent past. Regardless, they are now a nationwide requirement for many real estate professionals. Are these agreements negotiable? Probably one of the most important paragraphs in this PDF. Yes, you should feel empowered to negotiate any aspect of the agreement with your real estate professional, such as the services you want to receive, the length of the agreement, and the compensation, if any. Okay, if any. Compensation between you and your real estate professional is negotiable and not set by law. You guys, everything in real estate is negotiable. In the written agreement, the compensation must be clearly defined. Examples: a dollar amount, a flat fee, a percentage, hourly rate, and not open-ended or a range. Only sign an agreement that reflects what you have agreed to with your real estate professional. How do I benefit from these agreements? These agreements clearly lay out what services you, as a home buyer, expect your real estate professional to provide and what your real estate professional will be paid. These agreements make things clear and reduce any potential confusion at the outset of your relationship with your real estate professional. Okay, moving on. When do I need to sign an agreement? You will be asked to enter into a written buyer agreement with your real estate professional before touring a home with them, either in person or virtually, meaning I cannot hold the phone and you can't be on the other end and do like a FaceTime thing and show you the home. There's got to be an agreement signed in order for the agents to do so. If you are simply visiting an open house on your own or asking a real estate professional about their services, you do not need to sign a written buyer agreement, okay? You guys are more than welcome to approach, go inside open houses. Those agents shouldn't be asking you to sign a broker agreement because I have a feeling they will as soon as you step in, but showing you now, you do not have to, okay? Does this mean I have to pay my real estate professional out of pocket? Not necessarily. While you're responsible for paying your real estate professional as outlined by your agreement, you can still request, negotiate for, and receive compensation for your real estate professional from the seller or their agent. A lot of people do not know that compensation has always been negotiable for the last 100 years plus. We get paid for our services, and some of us do a good job and some of us just suck. That's just what it is. But there is a lot that we do behind closed doors, which I'll show you in a second, just so you can have a simple understanding of the things that we do on your behalf, and looking out for your best interest at all times. So moving on. Do agreements dictate a specific type of a relationship I need to have with my real estate professional? No. You are allowed to enter into any type of business relationship with your real estate professional allowed by state law where you are purchasing a home. Can I change or exit an agreement? Yes, you can. You and your real estate professional can mutually agree to change your agreement. It's got to be mutual, guys. Agreements may have specific conditions under which they can be exited. So read the text of the agreement and speak with your real estate professional if you would like to change or exit the agreement. And I just wanted to quickly show you some of the things that we do. Here we have 179 ways agents who are realtors are worth every penny of their compensation. Here we have a list of things, anywhere from listing appointment, presentation, getting all that ready and prepared, contracts, inspections, offers. Here we have home inspections, the appraisal, processing for closing. I'll leave this in the link below so you can kind of run through it and make your own opinion on these things. But, behind closed doors, we do a lot. Needless to say, we are pretty busy. Okay, 5 reasons to sign a buyer representation agreement. Number 1, receive a higher level of service. If you've formalized an agency relationship with a buyer's rep, you can expect to be treated like a client instead of a customer. Well, what is the difference? Clients are entitled to superior services in comparison to customers. While the details vary from state to state and from one buyer's agent to another, you can generally assume that being a client means that you've formed a fiduciary or agency relationship with your buyer's rep. Number 2, get more without paying. Sometimes the listing broker has already agreed to pay the buyer's broker compensation. Sometimes. Keep that in mind. If they haven't, you can ask your buyer's rep to avoid showing you any such homes, or you can still view the home knowing that you'll need to factor your broker's commission into any offer you may write. Okay, so if the seller's not offering any compensation towards buyer's closing costs or towards to help pay for your buyer or for your representative, then it's up to you if you want to move forward on that home or not. Just know that you're going to have to pull out of pocket of what was agreed upon. Okay, number 3, avoid misunderstandings. A buyer representation agreement clarifies expectations, helping you understand that you should and should not expect from your buyer's rep and what they will expect from you, which usually centers on loyalty. Okay, number 4, agency relationships are based on mutual consent. While most representation agreements specify a time period, they can be terminated early if both parties consent. Most buyers' reps are willing to end the agreement early if the working relationship isn't going well. Some buyers' reps also offer representation agreements for as little as 1 day for the purpose of giving both parties a brief trial period to explore working with one another. Strength as a team, all for one for all. When you and your buyer's rep work together with a formalized agency relationship, you have created a team dedicated to helping you achieve the best possible home buying experience. And last but not least, in case you're a little confused of what the actual NAR settlement was, prohibit MLS compensation offer. So in the MLS, we used to see what the sellers were compensating a buyer's broker, whether that be 3%, 2.5%, 4%, whatever. In a perfect world, agents would show their clients buyer's agents would show their clients every home, but if they saw a lower compensation amount, they would probably just blind eye that home. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in, and not everybody has integrity. It sucks, but it is what it is. So that's why they decided to take that out from the MLS. So now we cannot see whether a seller is paying compensation or not. It's more of a conversation that we have to have. And, sellers don't have to pay compensation at all, but it's always been like that. As a seller, if you wanted to attract agents to your house, and it's probably better to maybe offer something. I'm just throwing that out there. But, if you wanted to have a conversation about that, we can. Written agreements. MLS participants working with buyers must have written agreements with their buyers. We went over that. And continued option for compensation. Broker compensation offers can still be arranged off MLS through negotiation. You know, everything in real estate is negotiable. If you want to learn more about this settlement, give me a call. I hope this helps on your home buying or selling journey. If you have any questions, give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever. And I hope this helped. Have a wonderful day.